definitely lost a legend in John Bellabo. Definitely a nice moving tribute. Now, sticking to hockey, the Claws are coming out tonight as the Lloydminster Bobcats host the Wolverines.
And while Whitecourt is struggling in the basement in that North Division, the Cats know they can't take them lightly. Neramanisa has a story.
From first to worst in the North Division, the Lloydminster Bobcats competition will be the complete opposite tonight. The boys are coming off a 4-3 shootout loss Sunday against the Spruce Grove Saints, but turn their attention to the struggling Whitecourt Wolverines.
They're a team that's played us real hard, and I mean, they've got a lot of offensive skill out there, and they're a team that's going to use that to their opportunity every time they can and create as much as they can. So you certainly can't take them lightly.
And that's the message being repeated to the hockey club. The Wolverines are desperate for some wins. They have one win in their last 11 games, including an 8-game losing streak during that time.
Any team that's struggling is a scary team to play against. They have nothing to lose, so they're going to come out hard, and we just got to come out like we did in the second and third against Spruce and work hard and play our game, and we should be all right.
They see a little bit of momentum, they score one, and they can see you're sitting back on your heels a little bit, they'll jump you, and that's Whitecourt can add the points up in a hurry if you give them the opportunity. So not only do we have to come out and get a good start and certainly try to get that first goal, but you got to stay in the gas pedal.
This is the third game of a 5-game homestand, a great way to look for some breathing room in the standings before heading out on a southern road trip next week.
We got to be focused, we got to be mentally prepared to play. I mean, 2 points in December, any 2 points you can get are huge before you get that Christmas break and get to go home and get relaxed and refocused and regroup, ready to go. So right now, these games in December are huge, and it doesn't matter if it's Whitecourt or Spruce Grove, you've got to try to get the 2 points.
We're just not quite getting the defense we want right now, but we're putting this puck in the back of the net, so we're finding ways to get wins, and that's what's big for our team. But I think if we tighten up our D zone, we'll come back and we'll start getting a lot more wins string together.
Neramanisa, Newcap Sports.
And puck drop for tonight's game is at 7:30 again at the Civic Center. Now the Lloydminster foremost Heat are back on the ice, gearing up for back-to-back games this weekend, all in hopes of reaching the 500 mark for the first time this season.
I know that lots of kids are looking forward to having that time off and spending time with family, and things are trending up, and we want to make sure that we're in a really good place before Christmas and be able to take that break and come back and work hard for the second half of the season.
The foremost Heat are a team that has its shares of ups and downs, but seem to have turned the tide.
I mean, you could always hope for better, definitely. After the way we started, we're really happy with where we're at right now, and things that tend to be trending up, and the kids are showing up every game, so credit to them for preparing themselves for games and coming ready to go to battle, because that was one of the things at the start of the year that we weren't seeing that consistency every game in and game out, and the boys are working really hard that way.
And the players are motivated to finish strong.
We were hoping to be over 500, but after this weekend I think we can get over 500, so that'll be good.
And to do that, they will face CAC and Leduc, two teams heading in different directions, but don't expect the Heat to cool down.
Preparing for it like we would for any other game. 2 really good teams. Leduc's coming into our barn, so take care of them on Sunday, and then in Edmonton on Saturday should be good.
To prepare for a strong battle every night. You know, at CAC's record doesn't show that they're the best team in the league. Leduc's won 10 in a row. So 2 very different teams, but we've proven that we can beat anybody on any given night, but we are going to have to be prepared like they're the best team in the league.
Meanwhile, the Lloydminster Bandits hope to put together a couple wins starting in Onion Lake to take on the Border Chiefs. The last time these two teams met, the Chiefs edged out the Bandits 5-4. Puck drop is at 8 o'clock. And that is your first look at sports. Gerard Lampow has your weather details coming up.